All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Woke up super early this morning, like 3:30, to drive to a brand new river I've never fished before. I got time to fish for a couple days, so I don't know what to expect. I do know this river has some big fish. I'm really looking forward to getting into it, but it looks awesome so far. So we'll see what the next couple days brings. All right, here's the water right here. Some ducks over there, we got some geese. Tons of bird life down here. I've seen so many pheasants. One just flew from right here and went all the way and landed right by that tree over there. So, pretty cool. Alright, so this river I am fishing the next couple days is a tailwater, so I'm kind of changing some of the flies I'm going to be using. So on the top, I'm running a sow bug right there with a pink bead to start. And then on the bottom, I'm running a, if I can get it to focus, a gray scud, size 16, I believe. So that should give us a relatively good starting point. All right, finally making my way upstream towards some holes that might be good. I'm kind of confused right now because, as you guys can see, the water clarity is really, as I get interrupted. Yeah, as you guys can see, the water is like very off color. I mean, it's almost like, I wouldn't say it's muddy, but it just looks weird, and I'm really confused because as far as I'm familiar with, everything I've read about this river says it remains clear basically year round. So either they got some significant rain down here, or there was something wrong with the dam that the water comes out of, because this is not looking too great as of right now. I got some info from Cameron, one of my buddies that you've probably seen in some of my videos if you've watched my channel for any duration of time. And he said that as I get closer to that dam, that the water clarity should get a little bit better. He said down further it did have some color, so maybe I'm not fishing in such an odd... Oh, fishing might be a little bit more difficult with this weather, but I do think if we persist for the entire day, that at least should give me a chance of catching a good fish. I think I'm just gonna keep walking until I can see if this clarity gets any better. At some point, I just gotta start fishing, because if I keep walking up at this rate, I'm gonna walk the whole stretch I wanted to fish before it's even early afternoon. Just gonna have to bear down, hope something happens. No, you know what? I'm not gonna hope for something to happen. I'm just gonna make it happen. That's what I'm gonna do. You know, it's just one of those things today where I think I'm just gonna have to break through my own kind of mental, I don't know, like the mental blockage I got, because I always have a hard time when the water is this off color. I mean, you could see. Well guys, I just hooked a fish, and my camera wasn't turning on for some reason, and as I was screwing with it, it popped off. Oh, I don't know how to feel about that. Trust the process, just like the Sixers, you know? As time passed by, it just seemed like I couldn't figure out what I was doing. I couldn't figure out if it was the depth, my flies, or just the overall conditions, but for whatever reason, I just could not get a bite. After a few hours and quite a bit of frustration, something finally clicked. All right, guys, I just hooked up again. I apologize for not getting it on camera. I've been working really hard for the last almost 2 hours trying to put something together, and nothing's worked. But I literally called the drift too. I'm like, oh, that looks like a good drift. Feels decent. Can't really tell yet. The water is way too dark, so I can't see him until he gets all the way up here. I'm really hoping this is fair hooked. I have absolutely no idea. And obviously I'm not trying to foul hook them on purpose, but sometimes if I'm late on the hook set, they'll like spit it out and I'll miss them just barely. This could just be a big fish. I have no idea. I just feel like I don't have a lot of control right now. Trying to turn his head carefully. I think it's hooked in the mouth. I think. I can feel its head shakes. I think. Unless I'm completely out of my mind. Keeping side pressure. Gosh dang. This has been actually kind of a lengthy fight. And like I said, I haven't even seen it yet, so. Heck, my arm's getting tired holding it. I either foul hooked a fish or I'm hooked into the biggest trout of my life. I have no idea. It's one of those two. I'm just holding them. I might have seen them there for a second. My arm's like tightened up from this. I still haven't seen this fish yet. I've been fighting this thing for like 6 minutes. Oh my gosh, it's a sucker. Are you serious? No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not a sucker. It's the biggest rainbow trout I've ever hooked in my life. Okay. All right, guys, hold on a second. We're just gonna try to get this in without me completely losing my mind. So just a narrow second here. Okay, don't freak out. Don't freak out. This is where I wish I had a mega net. You know, like a big net, or at least another person with me right now would be great. I'm fishing by myself, obviously, as you guys can probably tell by the video. Ah, I can't turn its head for some reason. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little scared right now, because I'm basically 100% certain that this is the biggest freaking trout I've ever hooked in my life. At least for a rainbow, and a wild fish at that. I'm just terrified of pulling too hard. I just can't let this fish get its energy back, that's all. That's my biggest concern right now. I cannot turn this fish on my 7. Oh, he's freaking out. He's freaking out. He's freaking out. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Guys, this is the most ridiculous fight I've ever had in my life. It's absolutely insane. I can't believe how hard this trout is fighting. It's absolutely ridiculous how hard this trout is fighting. Such a strong fish. I have so much respect for these things. I'm trying not to move too much because I don't want to scare it, but yeah, because this thing's gonna freak out when it gets to the net, unfortunately. Wish I had my big net. I'm gonna have to wear it out completely in order to get it in. Got it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's a huge, holy crap, guys. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Lord. Oh, thank you, Lord. Guys, I'm still shaking. I can't believe it. I just measured it. It's 22.5 inches. It's the biggest wild rainbow I've ever caught. I thought it was bigger when I got it. I thought it would have been like a 25, but oh my gosh, this is insane. Oh, I can't. I literally can't freaking. I still can't believe this. I just can't believe this. I really can't believe. I can believe it. But sometimes it's just one of those things where it's like, gosh, this thing's got so much energy still. I feel like I'm definitely gonna lose it trying to take a picture, but look at that freaking fish. I mean, holy crap, guys. That is stupid, man. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. You know, all that wallowing and complaining earlier. First trout I've ever caught in this river. is the biggest wild trout I've ever caught in my life. One more time, one more time. Look at that behemoth male. All right, guys, we're gonna get a release on this fish. He's super healthy, but kept it in the water the entire time. Take one more good look at it. It is 22 and a half. I tried measuring it one more time. As you can see, quite aggressive here. So healthy. I mean, this fish had so much fight in it. Unbelievable. We'll take one more good look at it here. Look at that. Just tank. Absolute tanker. Try to get this shot as best as possible. Off he goes. That was pretty epic. That's a fish. There we go. That's a big one. Oh my goodness. There we go. This fish is fighting so hard. It ran all the way out in the current. I don't know how big this fish is. I mean, I'm assuming it's decent, right? You'd think. I think we might be in for another pretty long-winded fight. And I'm saying this as my GoPro battery is approaching death, which is not good. Please, camera, hold on. It's at 13, it's at 12%. Please, 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 please hold on. All right, this fish isn't quite 20. He's just a hair over 18. Sometimes when you're running double nymph rigs, weird stuff happens. Like if they're, depending on how close the flies are between each other, sometimes you'll hook them in the mouth and then they'll get tangled, and then they'll get hooked on the back fly, and then the top fly will pop out. And I think that's what happened, because you guys saw, it was so confusing when I brought it in. I mean, I brought it in from the tail, but earlier in the fight, my rod was just like shaking from its head. So that's definitely what happened. I'm gonna take a quick look at him here. Obviously not as big as that other fish, but still a really great fish. But yeah, pretty awesome. All right, gonna release this one. Give you one more look here. Again, not a giant, but doesn't freak out too much. Nice, little over 18-inch fish. The current's kind of strong, so when I put them in there, it takes them a second to kick off, but they're all good. All right, a little midday update for you guys. It's about 2:30 right now. I slid upstream further, but I kind of have not too much left that I can actually wade legally, because the water depth just gets too much and the bank's really steep. So I'll end up fishing that section probably tomorrow, down from another access point. I'm probably gonna just fish the same stuff I've been fishing, and I'm just gonna slow down and really make sure I cover everything, because I do think the muddy water, although fish will move to eat clearly with those risers, I think they are probably more keen on eating stuff that's floating relatively close to their face. So I'm just gonna keep drifting until something happens. All right, guys, that's literally all I caught in day one. I had a pretty rough day, but I did catch the biggest rainbow trout I've ever caught, and that other pretty nice fish. I can tell you, because I'm filming this in retrospect, that I did do better in day 2 and day 3 and caught some more great fish. And those videos will be out very soon. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. Leave a comment, share, and drop a like on the video. It's much appreciated. And till next time, God bless, take care, go catch some fish.